Okay, this is my take on ending the Saints Row, the third game. As where all the stuff goes on before I had to get on this take on the Saints Row game. On the end of it, or the Saints Row, the third game, I gotta find out. I gotta get to the news first. Gotta get to the news first. Gotta get to the news first. I gotta get to some wrestling news first. And then I'm gonna have to let you know about what happened about my thing of ending the game, ending the Saints Row, the third game. I got some wrestling news that I had to go to. Alright. We gotta go this May 11th, the news that was from yesterday. I'll be from that day. Okay. I ain't gonna be able to continue that shit. Okay, well we got this news here from the New York Times. From the New York Times that was from yesterday. I feel it was all prior from Sunday. This says something about this man. Terry Brunk, professional wrestler and hardcore pioneer known as Sabu, dies. Mr. Brunk rose to fame with the Extreme Championship Wrestling circuit, pioneering a wrestling style that made use of props like tables and chairs. This is a picture of Sabu. This is a picture of Sabu in the late 2010s. It was at I think he was at the LaGuardia, what's the name? LaGuardia Plaza Hotel. I think it was in the NYC, especially New York. Yeah, let me read this to y'all, the full article. Let me show this full article to you. Okay. Yep. Let me see. Terry Brunk. Oh shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the Sabu shit. Why gotta go ruin this man's see, that's how his name was already fucked up now. They're saying, oh yeah. They're saying 1963 or 1964 now where he was born in. Say he was born in 1964, who knows? Let me read this to you. Terry Brunk. Terry Brunk is a known professional wrestler to fans as Sabu, who pioneered the so-called hardcore style that became a touchstone of wrestling in the 1990s and the 2000s, has died. Has been said by the WWE, said by World Wrestling Entertainment. Oh, they're saying he was 61, and according to court documents, some organizations, including WWE, listed his age as 60. It was not immediately clear when Brunk died. When Brunk died, and the company's statement announcing his death did not give a cause. His family could not immediately be reached for comment. Known for using tables and chairs in the ring, Brunk had rose into national prominence in the United States with Extreme Championship Wrestling. Before it became Extreme Championship Wrestling, let me explain it to you. Before it became Extreme Championship Wrestling, in like 1994, 1995 maybe. It was National Wrestling Alliance Eastern Championship Wrestling that rose from the ashes of the Tri-State Wrestling Alliance. Okay, that was owned by a man named Joel Goodhart, and nobody else even knew. Yes, Terrence Brunk, aka Sabu, is known for using tables and chairs in the ring. The man had already rose to the national prominence in the United States of America with Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, a smaller and grittier circuit compared to the more mainstream used to be World Wrestling Federation. That's what's compared. It was compared to the more mainstream then World Wrestling Federation, which was now World Wrestling Entertainment. And World Championship Wrestling, they're both companies. They just both wrestling companies, man. Yeah, ECW was a smaller and grittier circuit compared to the more mainstream WWE and WCW companies. Okay, that's what's been said. Compared to it says a smaller and grittier circuit compared to the more mainstream World Wrestling Federation and World Championship Wrestling companies. That's Extreme Championship Wrestling. That company was already been known and seen in somewhere in the 2300 arena. That arena used to be located. That arena was legendary, and it's located. That arena was located on, I feel it was on the corner of Swanson and Rittner. That was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So Extreme Championship Wrestling was a small and grittier circuit compared to the more mainstream WWF, more mainstream World Wrestling Federation and World Championship Wrestling companies. I get that. That company was already been changed from the WWF to the WWE. That's when the F was gone. So that's what both companies like ECW and WCW were already closed from March 5th to like March 4th to all the way to around March 26th. Let me tell you about Sabu. He became a national star as part of the ECW, where he was a pioneer of hardcore wrestling, leaping from chairs and driving his opponents through tables and even barbed wire. That was a statement that was been mentioned by the WWE. They said it in a statement. Brunk, who had to be Terrence Brunk, later joined the WWE in 2006, who's known as Sabu, with which he performed a year including at WrestleMania 23 in Detroit. That's what happens. Sabu is from Detroit. Well, that's in Michigan. As recently a month ago, Brunk was slinging chairs around a barbed wired ring, returning once again as Sabu in an event with the wrestler Joey Janela. That's that indie wrestler's name, Joey freaking Janela. That was billed as Sabu's retirement match. But this is so sad that he passed away on a Sunday. God damn. How the fuck am I supposed to know this happens to him? Although widely remembered for his use of props and tables in the ring, Sabu was wary of the professional wrestling spectacle he would go on to criticize the larger-than-life stunts that would come to define later iterations of the WWE and other wrestling promotion companies. It's a quote. It's a quote unquote thing. It says, in an Olympic match, you cannot stack a couple tables and then climb something and jump off. That's a stunt, he told an interviewer with Kilbane Television at WrestleCade last year. He said, "I'm not a stuntman or an actor." Terrence Michael Brunk was born on Staten Island, New York. He was trained by his uncle Edward George Farhat, a WWE Hall of Fame wrestler known as the Sheik. This is what's been mentioned in the story. I went all over the basics every day. Brunk had recalled in his Kilbane television interview that his uncle had said everything else that made him set up and tear down the training ring for months before ever giving him a chance inside it. For many fans, Terrence Brunk represented an era of professional wrestling when storytelling took priority over spectacle. He said this in an interview from last year, that even his use of a single table could keep an audience engaged. There was a narrative arc, a setup, a tease, not so in modern professional wrestling, he said. When they break a table, he said they're doing it for the crash. Is that it? Okay, is that it though? Alright. Had a look at the stories to begin with. Second, let me explain to you about my take on ending Saints Row the Third. Even when I ended the game last night by defeating Eddie Kilbane Pryor by, I had to do some sort of thing, a little story ending mission when I had to drive over there to go help Angel de la Muerte fight off these these stag assholes and these goddamn luchador assholes that he had to fight off. So I had to back him up. So I had to go get in the car with Angel. Angel had to go drive me all the way over there to fight off these clowns. You know what I mean? These luchador clowns. They're like Eddie Pryor's minions, his guys. Finish off his guys, and especially that's what happens. We had to kill off all his men to get to the airport. So I had to shoot down the plane with the RPG. While I'm in the car with Del Muerte, I had to go shoot down the plane that Pryor is boarding off in. So I had to stop him. So here comes Pryor. Here comes Eddie Pryor. Without that mask, I just ripped right off of him in that semi-final mission that I had to do. and then whooped the shit out of Kilbane, beating the shit out of him, fucking him up, whooping on his ass, and snapped his neck in two and broken in half. That means I had to defeat him. And then at the other mission, the final mission I had to do, me and a follower had to go fly that VTOL jet, that VTOL, onto the Daedalus to take out all of Cyrus Temple's goons. We had to kill off all Cyrus Temple's men. So I've been fighting hard to take out Cyrus Temple. So I had to use the so I had to find a way to kill him. I had to kill off that VTOL that he was on. I had to take it down with the minigun. I took his ass down by shooting him down with that minigun. I shoot him down with that minigun. Destroy his ass. I destroyed his ass. Take down the Daedalus. Take down the Daedalus. And boom. I had to end the whole game by defeating them. So we beat the shit out of them. We beat the shit out of them and take them down their own little ship that they have. It's the Daedalus. Last time I played the game on my live show, it was like about 3 hours. That was on a Friday. So we had to do that for like 3 hours to end some other shit. So I had to push it off. But it's no joke. This is for real. Always for real. This whole night last night I had to do it though. But I had to go get up today. I had to finish off like these anti-Zen missions. One was the first anti-Zen mission. I take out the second anti-Zen mission. Then I had to finish the third anti-Zen mission. I had to end the motherfucker by killing anti-Zen. But I didn't kill anti-Zen. I got this actress who was driving the aircraft to kill Andy Zen. You know, by one thing that lady would do. The lady right there, who was driving the alien ship, the alien aircraft. I was in the passenger seat with her as she ran over and killed Andy Zen. She's not used to Andy Zen telling her what she can act and what she cannot act. So she killed his ass with that alien aircraft that we just jacked from the set. Yeah. You don't want to fuck with that female actor that was trying to do her job and do her best, man. She don't play. She can kick some ass, but she can kill a director with a ship if she had to. So that ends. Well, the stag film. Well, the final mission what I had to do was the stag film mission. That's the ending of it. So that's the ending. But this is after all the shit I had to do with all the other super ethical bullshit. You know, by running motherfuckers over with the car. Yep. Yeah, my ears are full of wax. I can't even get a chance to clean them. I did not get a chance to clean them. Can't even clean my ears. My ears are starting to get dirty and dirty and dirty. But I don't even need them. I gave them cotton swabs to Jeremiah so he can keep them. He can take them with him, even though he have wax all over his ears, whatever. He can keep the whole thing. Right before he leaves with his brother and his mother. The coolest thing I had to do is the sigh of relief. So it was good for me. It's a sigh of relief because it was a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do, man. I did not have the chance to going back to StreamYards today, so I gotta use the Streamlabs thing to educate y'all on something. You know, middle of playing that mission, it was like called "It's Not in the Script" mission. While I tried to play the mission, my PlayStation got ramrodded by the errors. So I gotta go play the game again to do it. To finish that bad boy. That's not a script mission. But it's nobody else's fault. But it's nobody else's fault if I had to do all the gameplay. I wouldn't be having any of these problems with the crashing. So I don't need to deal with all that crashing shit. See? But I had to make sure I had to end it in the way it's supposed to be done. But I'm gonna be watching NXT, tonight. You know what I'm saying? They probably go show an image of Sabu even when he passed away on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? NXT they're gonna be dedicating to to the memory of Sabu. Yeah. On. Can't even get the chat ready. Shit. You know what? I can't even get the chat ready. I can't even get the chat ready. I'm sorry. But this live stream is dedicated to wrestling legend Terrence Brunk. That's what his name is. I'm gonna show you. This was. But this last show here is dedicated to wrestling legend Terrence Michael Brunk, who was also known as Sabu. Born in 1964 and died on May 11th of this year. He was 60 years old. I'm gonna miss you, Terry. You will be missed. God already has you now.